Hi guys, welcome to another video. Now this is going to be a short video because I just want to talk about a movie what just popped through my letterbox this morning, and that movie is called A Bay of Blood. Now I did have the Arrow release of this a couple of years ago, but I wasn't really satisfied with the picture quality, so what I thought I'd do, I went online and to ascertain if there were any better versions of this movie, and lo and behold, I found one in the form of Kino Lorber. So what I decided to do, I decided to abandon the Arrow video. I threw it on eBay, and I sent this one a couple of weeks ago. So as I say, it's just come through the letterbox this morning. Now, and a nice cover there, guys. Yeah, nice edition. Yeah. Now, if you're not familiar with A Bay of Blood, it's a Mario Bava classic, and it's been often said that this was the main influence for the subsequent Friday the 13th series, with Jason Voorhees, the slasher in the woods movie. But if you're not familiar with this movie, I'll just read you the blurb and then just talk a little bit more about it. Yeah, so A Bay of Blood, one of the most influential horror films of all time. Mario Bava's A Bay of Blood from 1971, also called The Twitch of the Death Nerve, is the spacing artery from which all future slasher films would flow. Now, when crippled Countess Federica is murdered at her isolated mansion, a gruesome battle ensues to secure the rights to a valuable property around the bay. Now, everyone from illegitimate children to shady real estate agents stakes a claim, only to be killed in increasingly bizarre ways. From simple shootings to impalement by fishing spear. Now, the shocking special effects are by Carlo Rambaldi, who would later earn Oscars for his work in Alien 1979, my all-time favourite horror sci-fi movie, and E.T. from 1982. Now, initially scorned upon its original release because of its graphic violence, A Bay of Blood eventually became a trendsetter. The model slasher film the Friday the 13th would emulate nearly a decade later. So there you go, guys. That's the blurb about A Bay of Blood. Yeah, great movie. Oh yeah, and what a twist as well. Never saw it coming. Yeah, but I won't say too much more about the movie. I'll let you see it for yourself. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, highly recommend this one. Yeah, a great Mario Bava movie. Yeah, it's got a couple of special features there, guys. If you just want to freeze your cameras and take those in. Yeah, so I'm really made up with this, yeah, and as I say, I believe the picture quality is much better than the old Arrow Blu-ray used to have, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to revisiting this again over the weekend. Yeah, so that's what I normally do when I buy a Blu-ray, whether it's from Arrow, whether it's from any other company, I always do comparisons, and if I think the picture quality is not really up to scratch, as I say, what I do, I go online and then I search on some of the sites that do like screen caps. There's one very good one. It does like it has all the versions of a Blu-ray or DVD, and it gives you screen caps to show you the best quality, and that I usually use that as a springboard, to sort of like for me shopping preferences. Yeah, so yeah, but I'm really made up with this. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching it over the weekend. It's a great movie, and there's actually not just one killer. There's more than there's quite a few. Yeah, but I'll leave it there. I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen Bay of Blood yet, but it's an absolute classic. I say Kino Lorber release, and I've waited a couple of weeks for it, but it's well worth the wait because I'm really made up with this edition. Yeah, so as I say, I'll be watching this over the weekend. Yeah, and I love the setting in this movie as well. The woodland and that. And I like all the characters and that. Yeah, it's a real good story. Yeah, it's quite out there. I mean, like it's really sort of like, as I say, it's quite an explicit movie as well in terms of body counts. Yeah, but if you haven't seen Bay of Blood, I think you'll enjoy it. Like if you like a good if you like a good slasher movie in the tradition of Friday the 13th, which, as I say, this is the this movie here, this is regarded as the one that sort of like sparked off movies like Friday the 13th, in terms of the the gruesome kills and that, yeah. And I think you like Bay of Blood if you haven't seen it, yeah, yeah. So really made up with this, yeah, yeah. Okay, guys, that's it for now, yeah. I'll talk to you soon. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please feel free to share, subscribe, comment, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Cheers.